Today we are making ube mochi muffins. They are incredibly delicious and simple to make, and I'm going to show you how to make them right at home. Here are all the ingredients for the recipe. I am using fresh ube that I have already steamed, cooked. They have cooled down completely, and I have about... The amount of ube that you decide to use will determine how much coconut cream you're going to use later on. It's all about texture here in this recipe, not so much about fine-tuning the recipe itself. So you want the right texture. The flour, I'm using glutinous rice flour. I got this one at the Asian market. If you check out Asian markets when they're on sale, you can cop this for about 90 cents a bag. Always safe to get more flour than you think you need, so just grab a bag or two of these just to have in stock. The very first thing we want to do is to melt our butter in a pan. Let that cool down, and then we can combine all of the ingredients.
You want to mix until the entire mixture is completely dissolved. Be sure to not overmix the mixture, or else later on your muffins will deflate, which unfortunately did happen to mine. So yeah, this is a good time to just stop. You know you overmix if the color turns to like a milk tea color, which is literally what I did. But that's okay, it's gonna taste great regardless. Next, you're gonna add in half of the flour mixture first. Mix it together. You're going to notice that it forms this clump, but don't be discouraged. Go ahead and add in the remainder flour and continue to mix it together. This is also a good time to add in your salt and your baking powder. After you form this clump-like texture, you're going to add in your coconut cream. I am using just the regular coconut cream. You can also use coconut milk. I've used both and they have worked exactly the same. Once you add in your coconut cream, the mixture will be very, very easy to work with. You want to keep going at it until you get a very nice and smooth batter like this. Okay, I went ahead and cut my steamed yams. I'm just going to add this to the batter. Depending on how much yams you add, you're going to create a pancake-like batter. So if it's too liquidy, then add in more flour. If it's not liquidy enough, then you can add in more coconut cream. In a tin, I'm going to just spray that with some non-stick cooking spray and add in about 1.5 tablespoons of the batter to each filling. I find that for the mini tins, tablespoon or a tablespoon and a half is the perfect amount. You want to just fill it about 3/4 of the way up, a little bit more than 3/4 of the way up, and they should rise pretty nicely. Lastly, I'm just going to add in some sesame seeds and bake it at 350 for about 30 minutes. And after that, this is how it turns out. Allow them to cool before taking them out, and you can enjoy this fresh, which I recommend, and then you can toast them back up later on. I hope you like this little tutorial video recipe, and I will see you in the next video.